All right, what's going on? How's it going, guys? How's it going? Well, welcome back to another abandoned video. Now, I'm out of state. We're in Orlando, Florida. Ain't that something? I'm here on vacation. Today is the day I fly back home to Long Island. So I gotta catch my flight in a couple of hours. There's a whole boatload of abandoned restaurants down here on I Drive. Now, right behind me, I'm checking out this abandoned Perkins. I've never done an abandoned Perkins before. I've never done an abandoned restaurant or anything here in Florida. Now, based on information that I was able to obtain, apparently this location here closed on February 20th of last year. They closed down on February 20th, 2025. That's the date that it was posted. So I'm just gonna go based on the date that it was posted. And it was posted on February 20th. So I'm gonna assume that's when it closed. I'm not from Florida, I'm not from around here, but I figured I'd just check it out. So when I saw that it was an abandoned Perkins, based on the label scar, I was wondering what restaurant it was. And when I got close enough to see, on the label scar, it said Perkins. Now, this one closed and it moved. It moved a few minutes away to a different location on Turkey Lake Road. So this one closed down just to relocate. So at least we know, or at least we hope, that the employees who used to work here didn't lose their jobs, that they were able to obtain their jobs at the new location. But here it is, right here behind me. The address to this one is 6813 Sand Lake Road, Orlando, Florida, 32819. So what are you waiting for? Enough with the talking, enough with the yapping, and let's turn the camera on and check out this abandoned Perkins here in Orlando, Florida. You guys ready to go? Alrighty, here we go. Alrighty, and there it is, the abandoned Perkins here in Orlando, Florida. No more homemade apple pies. No more Southern comfort food. No more all-day breakfast. No more pancakes. No more Belgian waffles. No more burgers. No more country fried steak. No more French fries. No more milkshakes. No more chicken tenders. None of that. Let's check this place out. Now, every window over here is boarded up, including the doors. So we're not going to be able to see inside. But I wanted to check this place out. Now, it is posted, so I'm not going to be pulling any doors. It's posted everywhere in this place, and they have the entrance chained off over there. So it's posted everywhere, so I'm going to respect that, and I'm not going to pull any doors. But here it is, the abandoned Perkins. The only window that it looks like you can see inside is that one right there, the circle. If I was tall enough, or if I had a large enough, tall enough tripod, I'd be able to look inside there, but unfortunately I can't. So, and there we go, 6813. It looks like they still have the lights on the inside. The Perkins light. So like I said, this one, based on information that I was able to obtain, this one closed down last year on February 20th to relocate on Turkey Lake Road. And this was the main entrance over here. And there goes the street sign right over there. That's what would have caught your attention here on this Sand Lake Road. And here we are. No more Perkins. Well, like I said, man, there's a boatload of abandoned places here on I Drive, which is right there. My hotel is literally up the block from here. Me and my wife have to leave soon to catch our flight in a few hours. It's delayed, so we have time. And I figured we just ate at the world's most biggest McDonald's. I'm going to show you that when I cross around the building. Like Wally B always says in his videos. Here's the back of the joint. Why do they have a pool filter back here? Or what it looks like a pool filter. If you hear my voice, it sounds a little off. Because, you know, obviously my birthday was last Friday, March 6th. So being that my birthday was on the weekend, I wanted to spend the weekend with family. So the following week, I came to Orlando. And I went to Magic Kingdom on Wednesday. And after getting on all those rides and after screaming my head off like a maniac, I figured that I would lose my voice, especially after going on Tron Light Cycle Run. Tron Light Cycle Run is a crazy ride, man. I love that ride. My wife just sent me a text saying that the cops are coming. She sees everything. She panics. She gets nervous. She's right over there. She gets nervous over every little thing. And now she's fighting with a bee. Freaking Mariah, man. It's a pretty decently sized parking lot, too. Looks like they had a back entrance over there. Pretty big parking lot. Let me show you guys over here. Pretty big parking lot over here. And there goes the Orlando Eye right there, Icon Park. And then right there, those two rods that you see right there, that's the slingshot ride. And then that tall pole that you see right there, that is a swing ride. We were over there just earlier, a few hours ago, and we were over there on our first day here, which was on Tuesday, when we first arrived. And there goes the big street sign right over there that would have caught your attention on iDrive. And like I said, this one closed down on February 20th, 2025. Older moved to a new location on Turkey Lake Road. This one is located here at 6813 Stan Lake Road, Orlando, Florida, 32819. And there goes my wife standing right over there. There she goes. She said it's raining. I said, goes the helicopter. They give me helicopter tours. They fly around every so often. All right, let's wrap this video up because it's about to rain over here. I feel some sprinkles. I feel some raindrop sprinkles over here. And we gotta catch our flight. Our flight is delayed a couple of hours. We're supposed to leave out of here at 8. Now it's not leaving until 9:15. So it's delayed about an hour, 15 minutes. And there goes a giant sign right there. Let me show you guys the labels card. What easily caught my attention to come over here in the first place. Because I know Wally B26, Wally Bitnowski has done a ton of different abandoned Perkins. And there goes the labels card right there that caught my attention. Right there. Boom. Perkins. They took the letters off and they cheaply try to paint over the labels card. But you can clearly see what it says right there. Pretty cool. And there goes the street sign. They had an LED. Oh, excuse me. They had. Sorry about that. They had an LED sign here that I guess would show promotions, and then up there is where they have the giant street sign that would catch your attention here on our drive. So, yep. And there goes the world's most biggest McDonald's. There goes my wife. We just finished having lunch over there a little while ago. So that McDonald's is huge. 3 floors, and it has an arcade on the top floor. That place is awesome. It's huge. It's big. It's huge, huh? Well, there goes my wife.
Hi.
You guys rarely ever see her in videos, but there she is.
Hi, babe. We had to go and catch our flight.
I'm aware of that.
Okay.
And here was another entrance to the parking lot. And right here they had another sign. Right there. Yep. Alright, guys. So that wraps up this video from the abandoned Perkins, and we're back in the beginning where I first started. So, one more look. Perkins. I've never eaten at Perkins in my life. I don't think. Maybe I did a long time ago, but even if I did, I was probably too young to remember. But I don't ever remember eating at a Perkins in my life at all. Alright, well, I'm back to square one, guys. Right where I started. So, I'm gonna wrap up the video here, and I'm gonna do a quick outro because we have to leave. We have to catch our flight. We're flying Southwest Airlines back in the Long Island MacArthur Airport. So, alright guys, with that being said, that wraps up this video here at the abandoned Perkins in Orlando. I'll see you guys when I do the walk around, and then I'll see you guys in the video for the outro, alright? Alright, see you guys in the video. What's going on? How's it going, guys? How's it going? So what'd you think about that place, huh? What'd you think? Huh? Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Well, you know, I figured since I have some time on vacation here, it's my last day here, and I figured since I'm leaving before I left to film a video for you guys, you know, and what better way to do it than to do something that Wally, my idol, has done many of. Wally has done many Perkins on his channel. You know, he's done a couple of them recently, and he's my idol. I love Wally B, man. He's a cool man when it comes to abandoned videos, and I've never done an abandoned Perkins. My first time. I've never done an abandoned anything here in the state of Florida. Even all my life of coming to Florida, I've seen a lot of abandoned places, but I've never done anything abandoned in general here in Florida. So here we are in Orlando, Florida. All right, so this is gonna be a quick outro because we have to get out of here. We have to catch an Uber and go to the airport, and we have to catch our flight, which is leaving in a couple of hours. So, you know, so yeah, guys. So I figured, you know, on the last day of my vacation, well, I mean, on the day we're leaving, I figured I'd come out here and film a video for you guys. Something cool, something different, you know? And I told myself, and the second I saw this, when I came here on Tuesday, I said, oh man, that's an abandoned Perkins. Whether the windows are all boarded up or not, I'm gonna come over here and check the place out. And I figured I'd come out here and film a video for you guys, you know what I mean? Peep the captain hat, El Capitan. Oh yeah, what's going on, yep. All right, guys, so that does it from here in Orlando, Florida. Lord willing, I'm gonna be flying home in a couple of hours. And me and my wife will be on our way out of here.
Yep.
So we're gonna end the video here. Thank you guys for watching, and you know, Lord willing, we make it back home soon. And from me and my wife, we'll see you guys soon. All right. On Tuesday, March 10th, we just made it 25 months of being married.
Yes, we did.
So we're happy. And we went to Magic Kingdom on Wednesday. I highly recommend going on trial. Me and her did it for the first time, and it was amazing.
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
All right, guys. So for me and my wife, we're gonna get out of here. And as always, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And also check out my wife's YouTube channel. She
Yes.
posts a bunch of New York Knicks highlights.
Yes.
We're big Knicks fans. So I'll link the channel and I'll link her channel in my description below, so you guys could, you know, subscribe to her channel and show my wife some love. All right. All right, guys. From Orlando, Florida, from Miguel and Mariah. We'll see you guys later. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.